I'm Dr. Chinchila Jonesia, aka Chinchila J, the Queen of Justice, and we are here today at the press conference held by District Attorney Larry Krasner.
This is a press conference to announce the fact that the District Attorney's Office is going to court to stop the implementation of an unconstitutional and illegal law that robs Philadelphia voters, and only Philadelphia voters, of their votes. When I made the unexpected decision to run for DA in 2017, I thought that meant district attorney. I didn't know that DA actually stood for democracy advocate. This supposed SEPTA bill is not a SEPTA bill at all, as you will soon hear. This is straight up an effort to erase the votes of 155,102 people who struggled through the inconvenience of voting so they would be heard in an election that was won with a margin of 44%. That is what we're talking about.
Yes.
It is wearing a Halloween costume, and that Halloween costume is that it has something to do with SEPTA, but as you will soon see from the maps that we are going to show you, it actually means that almost all the criminal cases in the city of Philadelphia would belong to a special prosecutor who was elected by no one and didn't even run.
If you're within 500 yards of any of those 8,175 stops, that special prosecutor can come in and displace District Attorney Krasner and this entire office. How much of Philadelphia is left for this office?
This is what Act 40 is trying to do. So everything you see in red, these are all SEPTA bus stops. SEPTA, all this is SEPTA's property. All these red areas, those are SEPTA's bus stops. So 89% of Philadelphia's land mass, SEPTA owns, okay? And so in 2023, it says 95% of all criminal incidents in Philadelphia occurred in the shaded areas.
The main sponsor of this bill, whose name is Langerlook, from the Johnstown area, represents a piece of 3 different counties. Those counties may hold more state prisons than any other chunk of this state. There are four state correctional facilities within his purview. And guess what they need? They need inmates. What we have experienced in Pennsylvania historically is that Philadelphia provided 23% of the state inmates. Well, the state prison population is going down.
Yes.
And when a county is going to make something like $60,000 a year per inmate, what does it mean to that county or group of counties with 4 state prisons to lose 1,000 inmates? 1,000 times 60,000 is $60 million a year.
D.A. Krasner, if it wasn't for him, guess what? Men and women would not have been exonerated in this city, such as these men here. These exonerees behind me, they're all doing something positive. This bill was done in the back door. They brought it in through the back door. But in 2024, we say no more.
First of all, this bill didn't even follow the appropriate legislative process. It came through the Transportation Committee, and we have subject matter rules. So it was posing to be a transportation bill, but this is not a transportation bill. This is a bill about who gets to prosecute cases. It did not go through the Judiciary Committee. It did not go through the Law and Justice Committee. We got multiple committees where it would have been subject matter appropriate, but we didn't file any of that because the maker, who's the chair of the Transportation Committee, wanted to send it through his own committee.
Very proud to stand here today with District Attorney Larry Krasner and many, many community leaders across Philadelphia. I am here to support our district attorney, and I pray that this legal challenge is successful against this racist, undemocratic law.
The right-wing war on democracy continues, as we have heard this morning, and continues to wage war on our democratic rights as well as our pocketbooks.
This is an unconstitutional act that once again, they cannot try this again in the future.
Philadelphia has both more religious diversity and more racial diversity than any other county in the Commonwealth. And so this definitely does not meet strict scrutiny. It is unconstitutional.
I'm calling out every politician that signed on to this legislation. You have betrayed us.
Yes.
You have let us down. We have a duly elected district attorney by the citizens of the city of Philadelphia that is responsible for prosecution in the city of Philadelphia. That's our decision, and that's nobody else's.
It appears that my vote was stolen.
Okay.
So I'm here today to say that I want to report that and get my vote back. People have always tried to take from us that which has been hard fought and hard won. We're here because when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win.
We are here to be treated equally like the rest of the state, to have every single one of our votes counted, and to uphold this democracy in the birthplace of democracy. And any elected official who will not stand up for that has violated the tradition of Martin Luther King. Any elected official who will not stand up for that is not a profile in courage, that is a profile in cowardice. Any elected official who will not stand up to that doesn't deserve to be an elected official.
Why wait for the change when you can be a part of
We're
it?
not leaving until we get what was stolen from us. Give us our votes back.